Okay, greetings to the group. I want to talk a little bit about fishing rods. I have a buddy who's looking to buy some fishing rods, and I was trying to help him out. So I've been buying my rods off of AliExpress for a couple of reasons. One, because I think the performance is just as good as domestic name brands, other than GE Loomis and high-end Shimano. And they're a little bit, they're inexpensive. Before COVID, you can get a really nice AliExpress rod for 60 to 75 bucks. And since COVID has happened, the prices have increased to about 100, 100 and a quarter, 130. And if you go crazy, you could go crazy on pricing. The thing I look for the most when purchasing a rod is the weight. The action, of course, and that's pretty much a standard on the low-end rods, but I look at the weight and I try to stay under 110 grams. I like to stay between 100 and 105 grams. And that's going to determine the generic performance for me enough that, I'm trying to get this in focus, but it's not working, enough to where it performs well and it's lightweight. And so you might see a really good deal on a rod online for $60 or $70. And then once you look at the weights are 135, 125 grams. I'm talking grams here. So there's 28.35 grams to an ounce, and you can do the math and determine what the overall weight is. So a 100 gram rod, 105 gram rod is going to be a little over 4 ounces. Maybe, yeah, something like that. And that's what I try to stay at. This is a DMX Pista C198 two-piece rod. And if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that the two-piece rods are where I like to be because they're easier to carry and easier. I'm looking through my bifocals here. It's part of getting old. Two-piece rods is just what I believe in. I don't believe in one-piece rods. That's a whole nother story, and every time I do a video, it seems like I keep talking about that, so I won't talk about that anymore. But the other thing I look for is weight and construction and the guides. I like cork on my rods. I don't like any of the plastic material that's used. I really like cork, and that's gonna make your choices a little limited too, because not everybody has cork. What else? Oh, there's something else on here too. Obviously the construction needs to be some kind of graphite, IM7 or IM whatever they're using. And I really wonder where these are being made and who's making them. If it's the same factory that's making the Shimano stuff, or the Daiwa stuff or anything like that, because it's pretty complicated process. I also look at the guides, what the guides are made of, and then of course the action. But everything for my purchase is based upon the weight of the rod, and that's going to determine your comfort and construction and high-end construction and everything else. So what else? I will say that I would like to buy a GE Loomis Conquest. It's a $700 to $800 rod, depending on who you buy it from and what kind of discounts they're going for. It's one piece, which is making me kind of shy away from it as of late, and I heard they're redesigning it too. But Loomis, it seems, has the lightest weight rods in the business. Rightly so. I mean, if you're spending that kind of money on something like that, it better be booming all the time. And they seem to have a really good performance level. I almost said value. No, it's a level of performance, because you're paying crazy amounts of money for a fishing rod. In Japan, they may be two-piece. I'm not sure. But I know the high-end Shimano's are all two-piece in Japan. So I'm going to be looking at those online. But AliExpress has great stuff. You just got to know, what your parameters are and what you're looking for. And then search through and read everything. Oh, and here's another thing. Look at the shipping. Because I can order, I look at the shipping now, because when I order stuff with good shipping, I get it in a week. And it's shipped DHL or FedEx. Okay, I exaggerate. Maybe a week and a half. Stay away from the stuff that you're going to get in 45 days. Because that tells you that they're just a different company with different shipping. But a week and a half shipped from China, that's incredible, including in the shipping price. So this rod right here is, I think about 125, but the DMX Pistas, they're doing funny things where all the sizes aren't available anymore in the States, which is strange. My other rod that I have that I really like is the Vicus C672 medium action. And it's two-piece, once again. And this is about the same price as the Pista, about 125. And for a graphite rod, IMX, whatever it is, 6 or 7, I think it's 7. I'd have to look it up. Great stuff. I mean, you can't beat it. And the other reason why I'm going, overseas for stuff is because it's two-piece. You can't find two-piece stuff in the States, but I, beat that to death. So that's my update. Look at the weight. Stay at 105 max in terms of weight, and then look at your action, and then look at the construction, and try to read the reviews as best as possible, and look for a week and a half or their express shipping. All right, that's my rambling, and you get to see my face on this one. So woohoo! Oh, please like and subscribe. I hate saying that. I hate asking for it, but I'm trying to get enough views and likes on YouTube to make some money off of this stuff. With their weird 1,000 followers and a bazillion hours of watch time that they require, that'd be nice. All right, later.